Gunvolt emerged as the victor in the final battle to escape from the VR world, but he was caught in his enemy's trap and stared into the abyss as the world around him collapsed. As he began to feel his body fade away alongside the world around him, somehow he also felt his septimal powers returning to him. Since he was in a virtual electronic world, he wondered if there was anything he could do to change his fate. He had one last chance to save this world, and himself along with it. Oversurge! Azure Striker! Release us from this electronic hell! Reboot this world! The world reverted back to where it all began. Only this time, a young lady with azure blue wings stood where Gunvolt should have been. Gunvolt's soul was broken into fragments, and it was now up to Joule to navigate a path through this world and get them back. She'll do whatever it takes to get those fragments and make the happy ending she wishes for to come true. Joule's Anthem skill can be activated only when her SP gauge is at least 50% full. The SP gauge is on the top left part of the screen near your health meter. It increases as you deal damage to enemies. When you activate the skill, Joule can ignore CP limits and equip any customization settings regardless of the CP cost. Your SP gauge will deplete while your skill is in use and will stop when you run out of SP. Defeat enemies with a burst to gain extra SP when compared to a non-burst attack. There may be other ways to fill your SP gauge too. See if you can find them. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Last time we left off, we had showed off Call, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a while since I last recorded, but now it's Joule's time to shine. And we're going to the Waterworks Bureau with her. Joule's really nifty to use because she can be broken. But her abilities I have maxed out because she has such a high CP rating that we're just kind of gonna breeze through with reckless abandon. This is attack power at 3 times, so you can practically one-shot everything. It's great. And you are dealing with the water physics, so you have lower gravity here. And, oh boy, this level can be a double whammy. As you can see, we're getting some physics here from one of the Gunvolt 2 antagonists. He's always a fun one to fight, I'll say that one right now. And each of Joule's abilities are based on her songs. Her main attack here is Flash of Azure, I think. It's been a while. And then this will be one of the items. You want to make sure you catch it when the current isn't running or you're going to be spikeified. I'm going to try my best to grab the fruit along the way because you do get points for it. Now, this is where there's actually 2 pathways to start getting your items. I've already gone to the effort of recording the upper path in this area where you have to grab the ladder. And this is the hidden pathway. I can't go back now to show, but you saw a ladder in the top left corner if you were to look in. And then this is the other route as well, and there's some pretty well hidden goodies in this area. These guys always get me. They're actually enemies that belong in Dinah's stage. But up here, you want to go above the ice, and there was a thing hidden there. Jerk. And this is actually where you would meet up in the split pathway, so the hidden area is actually a shortcut. It actually is worth it to get the maximum CP, jerk. In the end, that way you can just kind of breeze through everything when things aren't firing at you. Well, there goes my burst combo now. You'll see me jumping here because, yes, this is icy floors. But we're already at the boss. Took 3 minutes to get here. With a shortcut, at least. And now to actually show off what Joule's ability really does. So, I'm gonna activate her Anthem and switch over to this, which I've maxed out the CP for. And down goes Cryo. The health bar couldn't even keep up. Joule is extremely broken. Okay. Not bad. So, the rewards you end up getting are, of course, the freeze element, and then you get the shield option, so you can turn things into a shield. The explosion option, which, I'll show that off. And the bounce option, which is another one I'll show off. These are really handy abilities, and, fair point I should keep in mind is I think abilities you get can change depending on the character, so this is what, Joule can end up with. But in the end, you end up with the same customization setups all the time. So, as you can see, I've got 8,000 CP to work with, and I've set up Joule nicely for her main attack. It's her Anthem, though, that lets you use overdrives, and it's great. So you've got Multi-Universe, which is a wave-like attack. You can see a lot of her abilities are locked in, so you can change a few things. I like setting this one to wave. And, yeah, just 3 times attack power, you'll destroy everything in your path. I've got it set to Analyzer for weaknesses, and then, of course, I still have plenty more I could customize with, but I see no purpose in doing so. You could literally go nuts with everything. It's pretty amazing. You could still do the normal CP setup and just have it where you can use it normally, but I find using her Anthem is just so good. The bounce and explosion ones is with Iolite here, which I really like. And then you've got the one I was using, Indigo Destiny, which homes in. Then you have Vast Circle, your barrier. Reincarnation. Stratosphere. And Tabula Rasa. This is still a song I haven't even listened to. I have to look it up. But yeah, all of Joule's abilities are just nuts. I think this one you can actually full-on customize any way you want, but because of the overdrive, I just go gung-ho with it. It's great. And that only took 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. You know what? In this situation, let's go for round 2. Let's take the other pathway, that way I don't have to do any post-commentary. Back in we go! I'll meet you guys there. Alright, back at the split pathway. This time we will head upwards instead of to the right. Up the ladder we go. Ow. Oh, swing and a miss. Okay, there we go. Well, that's one way to do it. Thanks, game. Oh my goodness. Nah. I'll take that, thank you. More CP the better. And then the hidden wall's here. And one thing you will want to do is with these ice blocks, set to heat for your ability, because otherwise you can't break them. But this is where one of the hidden items is, and then there is one more further in on this pathway. So to those who've played Mighty Number 9, this section is probably looking pretty familiar. Alright, so you definitely want an ability that either pierces through or aims downward, which is what I've done here, because this one's hard to get if you don't. It is just CP, but it's nice. I can't one-shot all of them. Okay. And this will bring us back to the split pathway. So now I'll be right back and go destroy Crow one more time. Well, that could have gone a little bit better on my way back. Either way, it still worked out in the end. I am very surprised how quickly this episode just went. But I do have to go and get the rest of them done. So next time we are going to be dealing with a fun character. Honestly, she's one of my favorites. So I'm gonna stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Mighty Gunvolt Burst. This is Autumn Child saying I'll see you all next time.